Some people spent 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. Others spent up to 10 years in detention. They just arrest you. They take you to a police station. From there, you are taken to some room somewhere, and then an order is brought to you, a detention order signed by the Minister in charge of Internal Security, that you have been found to have engaged in subversive activities against the Republic of Kenya. Therefore, your detention has become necessary. So you are picked up and taken. They will take you to different places. I spent years in community prison, Shimulatewa, Naivasha, Manyani, and so on. Yeah. So this is what is happening. And that went on for a long time. Until then they again came up, the Kenya was a multi-party system at independence. In 1969, they banned the only opposition party. Remained as a single party de jure up to 1981. 1981, when we wanted to form a political party, they moved to Parliament and brought an amendment to the Constitution, the infamous Section 2A, which made the country a de jure and a de jure single party dictatorship. That's where now the Mama and Baba started. So Mama and Baba means Kenya was the only political party. You could not join any other party, and if you want to be allowed to run for any position, you have to get clearance from the Kanu officials. If you're not cleared, you're not allowed to run. So that is where Mama na Baba came from. Mtukufu Rais. So people now start praising the president. You go to a rally here, Mtukufu Rais, Mtukufu juu zaidi. That was one of the days. Until now we decided to move again to form a pressure group called Ford. And we said we were going to, before we formed Ford, we had said that we were going to have, because they said that Kenya was not ready for multipartism. Multipartism will breed ethnicity. So we need a strong national party, Shikano. So we said that we want Kenya is ready for multipartism. And if you are doubting it, we want to go to Kumekucha and ask the people of Kenya if they are ready for multipartism. Kenneth Matiba and Charles Obia made the statement, and I joined them. And we decided that we are going to have a rally at Kumekucha on the 7th of July, 1990. 7th of July, that's when we became known as Saba Saba, 1990. So we were mobilizing. Matiba was mobilizing matatus to get people to come to Kumekucha. I was mobilizing through the Ngomaya group and union to get people to come to Kumekucha. On the 2nd of July, Matiba and Robia were arrested. On the 4th of July, yours truly was arrested, and we were taken to detention. But when Wananchi turned up to Kumekucha and fought the police, many people were shot and killed at that time. Over 50 people were shot and killed that time. You are fortunate to have also witnessed a similar killing recently. But But you need to know that it happened in 1990, in July. But the Kenyan spirit did not die. Mutembei went there, got a stroke, came out limping, was flown to London, but his life was completely undermined. Charles Obeah came out there, he nearly lost his throat. He had gone surgery in detention. I am the one who came out strong. So we moved on. Later on we formed a pressure group called FORD, Forum for Restoration of Democracy in Kenya. Now we are now the Young Turks. Now we have been joined by the group I mentioned to you. And we fought as the Young Turks until eventually when we brought in the older generation, Jaramogi, Shikuku, Muliro, Nzenge, Bamaris, and so on. So we formed FORD, and FORD now fought until eventually they came now the Kamkunji 2, which you will see pictures on the top of the trucks. That is not in Sabasaba. That was now 1991. But Sabasaba was that was October 1991. But Sabasaba was in July 1990. But by 1991 I had been whisked out of the country because they were looking for me again to pick me up for the 4th time. And I escaped town and ended up in Norway in exile. I'm just giving you this story to give a summary of how the struggle was. Then we now eventually managed to get them to allow multi-party. And we formed FORD. Of course, eventually FORD split because of ethnic politics, ethnic politics. And we went into elections divided. We split the votes because we have 3 parties in the opposition. Moi slipped through with 34% of the votes. He beat us. We got the 66%, but we lost. Then now we moved again and we fought in Parliament. We insisted that reforms must be introduced because we were having multi-party under the old constitution.